So, welcome to the episode where I didn't realize I was not recording. I must have missed the button. So, let's, you haven't actually missed too much though, fortunately. Let's visit one of the locations. So, here's the location right here where we just found a weapon. Oh yeah, welcome to State of Decay 2, episode 44, Nightmare Zone. We are going to retrace the path. I am right here at a jungle gym. Let me deal with these guys real quick so you can see the location. I'm right here. This is number 11, so we're gonna backtrack and go to 10 and then 9, because those are the three that I apparently didn't record. I should have reconfirmed the time that it was ticking down. So number 10 was over here at a church. Let's go back over there and get to the church. And waiting until daytime, as you can see, that's what I did. I just waited the night out. Actually helped immensely. We were able to find... Number 9 just kept evading me, because being in the daytime was absolutely the key, because I was able to see the little outpost that it was located at immediately in the daylight. But we're nearly done. After I backtrack and check these two, we will, the last two boxes, box 12 and 13, they are right next to each other, and they look like they are not in very difficult locations. But right now, though, yes, I am definitely recording. The numbers are ticking upwards for the amount of time recorded. Fortunately, I caught it in time. So this is the location of number 10, right behind this lonely tree. Oh, you probably want to see what I've looted as well. So let me go ahead and crouch real quick. We've gotten two things. We got... One of them was empty. One of them gave me the rebar blade. This one gave me the rebar blade, and the one we just went to gave us the replica bastard sword. And then number 9 is... So you can see there's a safe zone there. It actually is at that place right there. And the reason this one was so hard to find was because it's actually just this kind of little makeshift fort that's overlooking a cliff. And I just wasn't able to see it because of how dark it was, but you can see it from here in the distance. All because we have lighting. In fact, you can see it better now. But let's just go right over there and I'll show you where it was. This one didn't have anything in it in terms of items. Got it. And it was just right in here.
Yeah, I knew that would
right
work.
there. So no big deal. We got it. Alright, so now you're caught back up with what we're doing, and we need to reactivate this and this. Wait, no, not cardio. Fighting. Let's refuel while we are... Here's something. I think I hear a screamer across the other side of this. Shouldn't matter though, we're gonna just drive away. Okay, our next location appears to be like right around there. And we did find the screamer, but doesn't matter. We are getting the heck up out of here. Like now I'm like paranoid. I'm checking my recording to make sure that, yeah, I'm 5 minutes into the recording. Can I be like a rebel and just go around this like that? Is that an option? Oh my god, look at this. We're deviants. We're deviants. We're just getting off the road like that? Man, somebody needs to report me to the authorities. Alright, so we're looking for... Oh, it's probably this right here. But where did all these guys come from? Why is there this huge horde of bad guys here?
If I could get some sniper backup while I look
Okay, first we're
around,
gonna pull the
that'd be grand.
ferals away.
I've got it.
I'm not gonna run all those guys over, that's crazy. Gonna destroy my vehicle immediately. Okay, like they're no longer on to me, so I don't need to shoot so aggressively. I can just start cleaning them out. This guy's getting too nosy. Oh, I think I see it. Yeah, I see the case right up there. Sniper support really thinning them out here.
I need to head home.
Another replica bastard sword, jeez. Now the next one, or the last one, is right across the street. On top of cargo containers on a table, so a storage yard. That would seem like the logical place for it. I was wondering why I was getting so many arrows back, and it's because this character has resourcefulness, which greatly increases the probability of recovering your crossbow bolts. Which kind of makes me want to just shoot enemies, because you hardly lose any resources for just shooting all these guys. You salvage the vast majority of your arrows.
Reloading. It's not dead yet.
Oh, he didn't go as fast as I thought he would. Yes, look at how many arrows we're getting back. Very nice. Okay, so we're... Oh man, even more arrows. Getting a little choppy, losing some frame rates. Okay, so it's on top of cargo containers on a table. Okay, I guess the key is to look for a table. I think I see a tire. Oh yeah, here's cargo. Yeah, probably on top of these.
Already accomplished.
Ah, here we go. The question is, are we looting the bench, or are we looting the case?
Blech, boring.
The bench. And here it is, number 13, the last one, at least according to this guide, at least.
Oh, shiny.
The graveyard shift, so another duplicate. At least that's an interesting weapon. Integrated silencer. Still pretty loud, despite that. Look at the sound waves. That's still pretty loud. Where'd the car go? Okay, so what we want to do next is let's get this going, because like we're nearly done. All we have to do now is recruit the people and see if we can get some potential replacements. And how many allies do we have? We have 1, 2. Those guys are not allies. 3. We've got 3 potential recruits. And let's just start recruiting them all. The Gleaners are up first. Can I get any of them? No, didn't get any of them. Am I going the right way? Yes, technically. Because it does go in a big loop anyways. We're going to be going back to Meagher Valley, and we're going to be moving into... Where are we moving into? We're going to be moving into Whitney Field. Question here is, who is going to get replaced? Someone's going to get replaced. If we get a decent community member, someone's getting replaced. It's the winnowing, the culling, the threshing. Or maybe all the guys we recruit will be crap, which I guess in that case they're the ones getting winnowed. Okay. Oh.
Hola, amigo. Mi casa es su casa.
Hello, my friend.
Okay, so first up, this is... What's this guy's name? Rod.
See ya.
Oh, we can't recruit this guy? Even though he's an ally?
Good to see
Interesting.
You got something for me?
you. Okay, sure.
I'll buy that. And I'll buy this.
Now that's heavy.
That's kind of disappointing. Thought I'd have more potential recruits. What's my community up to? No, we're up to 8. We can recruit one more person. Okay, on to the townsfolk next. The soft cap for community members should be 9. We're under it by 1, so we should be allowed to recruit one more person before they stop offering us recruitment options.
How it strips away your humanity till nothing's left. So how come the government didn't get that cure out to all of us faster? I don't have an answer. But like you, I got a lot of questions.
Well, I guess we'll be seeing whether or not Twain was proven correct or not based on the ending of Heartland. Was the government behind it all or not? They're certainly implicated, but not confirmed. Implicated, but not confirmed.
You do it.
Okay.
It's good to see you.
Okay, good. We can recruit these guys. So the first guy is
Alright,
Brady, and there's 3 of them. Soundproofing. We don't need that.
Hello there.
Jeanette. Munitions. We already have someone with
We have some
munitions.
stuff for trade if anyone's interested.
Craftsmanship. Who is our guy who currently knows munitions? Porter. So we could potentially make an upgrade on Porter, since he is the -5 morale guy. Or we could make an upgrade on Eric. A better question is if we even want metalworking. But Porter is a more obvious upgrade.
Always glad to see you. Hello there. Always glad to see you. Always glad to see you.
Let's at least see what her
Got room
stats
for
are.
you, but just you.
I'm not gonna enlist her because I'm tired of people getting surprise traits. People say there aren't surprise mechanics in State of Decay 2. No, there are surprise mechanics. And that's exactly why I'm not going to recruit her. Or I'm not going to enlist her. I know, if she is an upgrade on Porter, I know a lot of people will be sad about that. They'll be like, no, but he was the guy who drop-kicked the plague art to death. Well, you know what? That is just the Fox way. Fox does not care about your contributions to the community. If you've got a negative trait and we get somebody who doesn't have negative, you get kicked out. You will drop kick no more. Could have ran those guys over. Behind me. Look at all those arrows we got back, too. What are those screamers screaming for? Okay,
Back.
let's see how the new character looks. Who died? There's a grave back. Did somebody die? Am I able to check who? Or is that just a carryover from? I don't remember who died. Oops. Well, okay, we'll just switch to him. Oh no, talks loudly. My volume dial has two settings, off and hey. Well, you know, that's definitely not gonna cut it. Not gonna cut it. Her last name is Wang. Level 200 maturity there. Okay, so let's exile this survivor. Actually, no. Because she has wasted my time, she must pay the price. Which is to give me all of her stuff before she leaves. Oh, I even get some remote box mines and some C4 charges? Jeez. Okay, now we can exile her. Oh man, isn't that like, oh, you abandon your old community only to be robbed and then kicked out because you talk too loud?
Hello there.
Rest in pepperonis.
It's not you, it's us. But you really have to leave.
I just can't believe you're treating me like this.
Oh, believe it. And here's the other community. You double check to make sure there's no one else. We weren't able to recruit them. I don't know why. And those are the zombie guys. And it's kind of like, who cares about them? They're the zombie guys. Alright, let's go see those other guys. One more opportunity for an upgrade. That's one thing I do like about the Rousey protocols is that it does cause me to get more allies, and more allies means more opportunities to recruit people. However, so far, the recruits have been a bit of a letdown. They have not been particularly impressive. Probably should have had Mackie do this, just to save a little fuel, but... Who's that? Quest is that? Oh, is that a wandering trader? Let's see what they have to sell real quick. Oh, don't get stuck on the rocks! Oh, yeah, I got through. Got through. Maybe if I'm quiet, they won't. They'll just investigate the car and that's it.
You got something for me?
Of course.
Nope. We got company. And they probably heard that. Yep, they heard that. This is a material person.
Of course.
Really nothing we want here. I don't think we need either of these books either. I think we've got a decent number of copies of those books. So let's move on. Now I got this guy trying to beat up the door.
Ah, we didn't need it.
Oh, door came off. One of the less important doors though, so meh. I give it the big meh. I'm not going to deal with these infestations since we're going to be leaving very soon. Possibly in this episode. I mean, what, we're 22 minutes in? And at least start getting the next area set up.
I hope the gift we delivered will in some small way say thank you for the sheriff's
Or everyday supplies.
keeping our town safe.
And a few bullets. If I remember right, these are the guys who... none of them had a skill.
So nice to see you.
No skill.
What's shaking?
No skill. And all of them, let's make sure they also can level up to the max as well. Yes, she has scouting as a default skill. No skill, 2 traits. And let's check the last one.
What's shaking?
Okay, so all these characters are, I would say, well, who has the fewest traits? 2 traits.
What's going on, hun?
2 traits.
Hey.
4 traits. So I'm less encouraged to take her because, well, 3 traits. That means she is 1 trait more likely to have a negative on.
Hello there.
We can pick between Haley Richardson
Hello there.
and Peggy Jin. But she has
Always glad to see you.
scouting already. And that's a skill that I would want anyways. So let's go with
What's going on,
Haley.
hun?
Recruit. Well, let's see what you have to
Make a
sell
deal.
first.
Sure, sounds good.
I'll take the parts and the toolkit.
I've always said hope's a sucker's game, so maybe I'm a sucker.
Recruit.
Got enough room for you, but just
Day 33, so
Take care.
67 days to go. Alright, so we've shut that community down. Time to head back home. Hopefully this is enough gas to get back home. You can always refuel if we find a inactive area. Then we'll see what her stats are, prep our vehicles for departure, and head back to Meagher Valley, which is very nice. Looking forward to returning to my favorite map. Probably try to find some excuse to stay there longer. Looks like we'll have enough fuel to get there. Or we might be cutting it. Well, we'll see, I guess. If we had Mackie, it wouldn't even be a question. Oh yeah, it looks like we'll make it. Oh no! Of course. Give it a little bit longer, because I don't always trust it. We have had that accident before where it appeared to be clear, but we got back in and we got, like, re-bloated. Okay, step one, let's see if this new character is worth keeping.
That was noisy.
Haley. Jeez, what is with these people? Easily frustrated and irritable towards other people. Wow. So it's this person is both of them together. Jeez.
I strongly suggest nobody gets sick until we can resupply our meds.
She's a oh, that's why she's a scout. Well, that's not gonna cut it either. So what's gonna happen to her? We are gonna rob her of her items and kick her out. Let's have the leader do it. No, I don't want to activate that quest. Let's have Mackie do it. I'm sure he'll say something really rude since he's like the aggressive character. What a shame. We got all these potential recruits, but none of them wound up being worth it.
Hello there.
Get out! Get out!
With you gone, there'll be one less big fucking mouth to feed.
Fine then. Why should I stay where I'm not wanted?
A good point. And as I thought he would say something super rude. So now let's equip for unknown quantities of combat after switching maps. Good enough. Let's go and get our cars in better shape.
That's a lot of racket.
Actually, first we want to repair and refuel. So let me check my trunk. There we go. First we'll refuel. Then we'll repair. Then we will get this vehicle resupplied. Get it out of the way. Get these cars back in alignment for the transfer. We probably don't have to be super precise like this, but I'm picky, so I want to make sure everyone's in the correct parking spaces. And then I want to move the other car away. Not going to take any chances. It shouldn't matter moving this vehicle away, but let's just be absolutely sure by getting this vehicle away from the base. And now we should be able to head. That's Cascade Hills, Meagher Valley, right over there. The farther of the two drives, but whatever. Now we can finally say goodbye to Drucker County. And we'll have done a full lap. This will be a full lap of going around the Nightmare Zone map. And we still haven't done the zombie guys. Not that I'm complaining, those zombie guys are weirdos. Oh, let's not squish anyone right now. Let's let the vehicle stay in decent condition. What I probably want to do is just get into the base, use up some of my manpower, and then I will probably end the episode there. Oh, man. I said I wanted to keep the vehicle in good shape, but if we can spare 160-ish influence. Okay, we want to go this way. Every now and then, those ferals, they jump the wrong direction and jump into the jaws of death. My doctor's appointment, or not my doctor's appointment, I guess I don't know if a dentist is considered a doctor. My dental appointment is coming up pretty soon. What time is it? 12:37? It's at 2 p.m., so almost time for dentist. Which means I need to get this episode recorded, done, and I want to get it rendering by time I need to leave so that the downtime is spent productively.
I never doubted that plan for a second.
We can scrap that rebar for a few parts, probably 18-ish parts, so that's a nice little bonus. I don't know when my lack of sleep is going to catch up to me today. Right now I still feel decent, but give it a little time and I will be struggling to stay awake. Leaving is permanent. Once we leave, we can never come back. Well, don't worry. After we rotate a few times, we'll be back. Of course, we're playing on Nightmare Zone. I wish it would default to the same difficulty that you're on. That would definitely be nice. Are your people starving? Use the radio command to locate rucksacks of food. If you're looking for better loot, try trading with a neighboring enclave. Sometimes they have things that are hard to find elsewhere. That is true, especially in the beginning of the game. I remember in Season 1, I often had to trade with my allies in order to get vehicle repair kits. So having those allies, they can definitely make a difference. That tip again. You'd think the loading screens would cycle through the tips a little bit more. Oh, that means that all of our plague arts will be back, so that means we'll begin taking requests for silly plague card kills, or serious plague card kills, doesn't really matter, serious or silly. I know one of the requests is to try and kill a plague art with a firecracker. I know the firecracker technically does damage, if you can get it really close. Seems like it would be pretty hard, though. Okay, so let's get that car into position so that it... Jeez, a feral immediately? How rude. Oh, he didn't hear me. Oh man, a whole bunch of ferals. Not my favorite thing. I'll assume the third shot gets him. And it did. Yes, come through the main entrance. That's a great idea. Yes. The main entrance is not a death trap at all. Very, very safe.
Damn it all, it's bored.
Okay, that was my last round.
Well, I need to get more arrows. That's one thing I forgot to restock on. And that was a lot of ferals in the sense that we got like a juggernaut. Yeah, we do. And there's a bloater over there. Jeez, what a welcoming committee. Let's just kill the bloater, or I mean the jug, just because, like, you know, if they want this to be the welcoming committee, fine. Fine. Alright, boys, wake up. This is the part where you need to shoot him. Look, he's right in front of you. Okay, look at these. They're still missing. And they're hitting him, but what, how are you? They're missing. This guy's going into melee combat when you could just shoot him. Okay, we got him. Okay, we can now officially get the other vehicle into position, and then we can move into our new base. Like, I'm probably gonna have to back in. And there we go. Very nice. Okay, so Whitney Field should be somewhere in this general area. Might even be... Nope, you can tell this is that baseball shape right there. So off we go. And oh my god, it's... I forgot that we're on Meagher Valley, which means I don't even need to look at the map too much. I can just... Oh boy. Wow, what is happening? Oh, okay, never mind. We're good. Somebody will probably think, oh man, Fox could be in trouble here. What, are you joking? Are you kidding? That's the standard barrel roll evasion technique used to get away from a combination of zombies that you didn't know were there. Standard strategy. Everyone should be doing that in Nightmare Zone.
Gets broken. On the bright side, I managed to salvage something from this catastrophe.
-4 food, that kind of sucks, considering that we were going to be eating a ton of food when we get back in, that's for sure.
Fucking plague zombies must think they own this town.
Right now, they kind of do, to be honest. Right now, they kind of do. Alrighty, here we are at Whitney Field. Park in one of these parking spaces like civil. Look at this, 4 parking spaces all right next to each other. Of course it screams. Right. Looks like we can jump up in here.
If we hauled out some trash, this could be home.
I believe, yes, right here. Here we go. Into Whitney Field. First thing we need to do is upgrade this so we stop losing supplies. Let's also get... Let's get this up, at least temporarily. I don't know if we'll keep it there, but let's just get this up so that it will... reduce our zombie siege rating. And we can also... Where should I put it? Probably in the middle. The middle seems the most logical place to put it. Although not necessarily. The zombies, I believe, attack primarily from over here. But we have a watchtower there already. It might not matter. Let's just put it... We can always deconstruct it. Let's just get it building in the middle. Oh, we can't. Derp. So we have one indoor. That's unusual. Normally you have a ton of indoors. So we have one indoor, so this one has to be reserved for something important. I'm gonna have to think. I don't know what to build just yet. I have to actually think about that. So this is probably where we want to end the episode because I'm. Oh, we're under it. Well, what do you know? We got that built in time. Let's see how well our guys do without any assistance. Just it's like that's one thing I've been wanting to test is the defensive capability of this. What is he doing? Oh, he killed it.
This can't go on much longer.
Or did the siege actually count? This is a pretty decent sized siege, so it might have actually counted as a red siege, or it could just be. It could just be the normal enemies. Right side is doing pretty good. Left side having a bit more trouble.
Now's our chance to really kick some zombie ass.
But having trouble isn't the same thing as... Let's go ahead and snipe this guy real quick. Oh, he got up here with me. It's kind of rude.
Juggernaut, we are fucked.
What happened to
Give
the...
up, guys.
Oh, they got him. Get a closer look at what's going on here. We got two jugs here.
Can't do it. Don't give up, guys.
So he was the one that was already injured. That's fine. Hey, well, I don't want to kick. I want to get the heck away from that guy. What's this guy thinking? Yeah, the right side is doing really good, which means that the zombies may prefer to not... They may be less inclined to attack from that side. Oh, does he have somebody pinned there? I think he does. Actually, no, he's just swinging around like a dope. So it looks like I think I want the tower to be here, because this is where this is the area that seems to have the heaviest approach of zombies. Doesn't help that this guy here is armed with a crossbow instead of his BFG. The reason I'm not helping is I want to see how our... Or at least I'm not helping too much, because we're trying to see how our... Oh, wait, I don't have... Do I not have maxed out fighting? Oh, yeah, that's why I couldn't do it. Look at this character just sitting there. I'm surprised this guy isn't dead yet. Okay, they're finally starting to hit him. Why can't they hit the Juggernaut? Jeez. He's like completely surrounded. He's being shot at from all directions. And yet they can't hit him. How long will this last? Oh, they finally got him. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. The biggest, easiest thing to hit in the game. Completely surrounded and he can't do anything.
We made it. Again.
See, I'm thinking that I'm probably going to put the sniper tower over here since this side looks like it needed more of the help. And it'll have a good field of fire over this here. But we will need to switch. We also need to build a farm. Like, I have to think about what these three things are going to be. And I also need to think about what's going to be the indoor slot. That indoor slot is probably going to be... Go ahead and remove that. It's probably going to be this right here. So we can go ahead and start building that. Which slot is this? Right field? Yeah, so right field, I think that's what we want to do, is build right there. That's, so that's center field and that's left field. Oh yeah, they're named after the baseball positions. So I think that's what we're going to do. But we'll do that later on. We're going to end this episode. Because I need to get ready to go to the dentist. And I want to make sure this video gets rendering. At any rate, here we are. We're back in Meagher Valley. Now, the Rousey protocols are still going to stay in effect. So I'm going to be helping people where possible. Speak of the devil. Somebody needs help. And we just got that installed. Let me go ahead and just add in the noise machine as well. And yeah, we'll have to see what we're going to do at this base. I haven't completely thought about it. But yeah, that's the end of this episode. Like this video if it's entertaining, subscribe for future State of K2 content. Of course, remember that you don't have to be good to get good.